Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are tired of the limitations of Selenium IDE or just looking for a more modern, easier way to automate browser test, you are going to love today's tool. Many of you are familiar with the Selenium IDE, which comes as a browser add-in and you used to click on it, record on it. It has a lot of steps involved. But in this video, I'm going to give you a hands-on walkthrough of the new tool, browser-based test automation tool called the BugBug.io. So let's go to the site. So this tool is a browser-based test automation tool that is code-free, that feels like what Selenium IDE should have evolved into. So no browser extensions, no coding, just fast, visual and reliable browser testing, all from your web browser. So let's jump right in. So what is BugBug? BugBug is a no-code browser testing tool built for developers, QA engineers, and even non-tech users who want to automate UI test without writing a single line of code. It runs directly in Chrome and helps simulate real user actions. You can record things like clicking buttons, filling out forms, navigating pages, and even checking that specific test text or elements appear, all through a simple visual interface. So let me show you how easy it is to create your first test. So all you need to do first is go to bugbug.io and sign up for free. I have already signed up and I'm going to my home page and there are no new projects. And once you have signed up, you have to install the simple Chrome extension, and when you sign up it will ask you to enable this setting. So whatever test you record will run in incognito mode. So you need to toggle this and enable it. That's all. So you come back to the main screen and then you start a new project and you can say anything like Google. For this demo I am going to show you a simple demo. So you type the URL and then create a project, and there you go. You are now ready to create your first test. So you click the new test and then you type the test name, and this is your desktop. You can change the default screen sizes. So this is amazing. You can even select what is your device. Is it a desktop or mobile? So I click desktop and create a test, and then it says record your test, create your automated test by recording your clicks. So the URL is already there. If you want to change, you can change, and then click the start recording. So it opened my browser in the incognito mode, and I'm going to, so it shows me all these assertions that you can make and the mouse actions. And let's do a search. So I type the text search and then I'm going to click the first link, and you can add an assertion here by clicking this and then making sure that the website homepage landed, and then that's it. You finish and close. So coming back to the main page, I see all the test steps recorded, like navigating to the URL, doing a click, typing the text, clicking, and the assertion. So all this within seconds, and you can clearly see. And let's run this test. You can run the test in cloud also, which is a paid version feature, but for your local you can run unlimited test in your own local machine in your local browser. So let's click the run. Users report that this tool is almost no flakiness here. It repeats the user actions very precisely. So you can see it waiting for the network request to be finished. It does all the syncing, and it finished running. The test has passed, and you can continue recording from here or edit and rewind, but let me finish the test. And you can create as many tests as you want, and this is completely free. Plus you can integrate BugBug with your CI/CD pipeline using webhooks or their API. So you can see here integrations, and all you need is the npm install. Let's say you are going to run it in Jenkins, which is not yet supported here, but it should be easily manageable because you have the command here and you have the API key, and it's just a matter of running this CLI in your Jenkins. So right now they support all these popular integrations, and that is very cool. So, and each test runs generates a nice reports too, and if you just click on it, and then you see the details, you can even schedule the test, and you can run it in cloud. You can schedule it on a specific day, on a specific month, hourly. All of these are for free. So you can run every night. Let's say you're going to run it every night at 10 o'clock. So it is scheduled. So you can see how simple it is to use, and there is no installation required. And I want to actually show you the actual demo from the website, and you can see, click on it, you can go yourself and click on the demo section. And this is a long 10-minute demo, but let me walk you through a short demo which is only 2 minutes. So let's see. Yeah, so this is a 2-minute demo. Let's take a look at it. The important thing we face in our daily testing is the email verification during the sign up process, which is very complex. But in this demo, he is showing how he is going to a demo website and clicking the start record as I did before. So it opens the window on cognito mode. So this is a demo site. To sign up, you need a name, but also you need a email address, unique. So this email address is, you can even simply click on the inbox there, and then it generates a random email, and you can just paste on it and create an account. And then it sends a link, verification link, and it says open inbox. This is a built-in feature, so you can see how easy it is to confirm this step. And then he adds a verification that the sign up was successful. So he checks the text, welcome to demo SS. Just a click on the text and it creates the assertion. So you see all the steps clearly here, editable, very easy to use interface. Think of this and compare this with Selenium IDE, how tough it was there. So when you rerun the test, see how there is no flakiness. It's simple, smooth, fast. It exactly does repeat what he did before. So the test was passing, and the runtime, and you can even break the steps test into reusable component. For example, the go-to URL is a reusable component. So click on it and make this as a component, so you can use this go-to, the first step, for all your test. So you don't need to repeat the test. So you can reuse this. So there is a reusability feature also in this tool, free tool. And coming to schedules, like I mentioned, you can schedule weekly, daily, and the alerts also there. You can send an email notification when a test passes or failed. You can configure all these, and it's all free. And the paid version includes more parallel runs in the cloud. So it is a user-friendly codeless test automation tool. And coming back to the other features, so like he said, the run history is there, and the other cool thing is the variables. You can use a built-in variable, and let's say you have this one, a random generator, and you can simply copy this or click on it, and you see the details of the test action type text and title equal to, and the value is test. You can enter, you can even say random number and then click the key enter. So let's save this test, and you see the play button here. So let's run this test. So it opened, so you can see it entered a random number here. So this time the test should fail. So it automatically waits for the elements exist. So it automatically does all the wait for, sync. You don't need to configure those things. So it automatically waits and times out in 15 seconds or 30 seconds. So the test failed. So you can say finish and close. And in the run history, you can say see that it auto retried and why it failed. The element does not exist. So that's one of the cool things. You can even create a custom variable, and you can create a profile too. So suppose you are going to test in test environment, stage and production, you can add a separate profile for them. So you can staging, let's say, and then create the profile. You can manage the variables in that environment. Suppose you have a login sign up test, you can put the username and all the email and other user data specific to the staging environment. And then it has the reusable components, just like the page objects you use in the test. And you can configure all the time zone test settings. So it's very simple and free tool, and it allows us to configure all the time zone, the run timeout. So this is automatic timeout. Let's say an element on a page takes some time to load. So you have this default timeout. So it waits for that much seconds before marking a test as failed. So these are taken care just like a real Selenium feature. So it has all the features of an automation tool. And when you run in cloud, it might take a little bit more. So the time is 60 seconds by default. If you want to reduce, you can reduce it. Increase, you can set any value, and default sleep second. And close window on successful run. Collection logs you can enable. So any console logs for each run. It collects the browser console logs. That's awesome. And you can view them in the run history. And you have to be careful that this can slow down your test. So there you go, guys. This is much better than the Selenium IDE. So if you have struggled with Selenium IDE breaking, or just you want to try something faster and easier, BugBug is a great alternative. So go to this site, the link is in the description, and check it out. And quickly I want to show you the pricing also. So you can download it today for free. So developers, QA, and even product managers or business analysts can use this free tool right now. And if you want to, so you can see the free tool records the test, and it has this reusable component feature and has a smart wait, and it also takes screenshots, and it stores up to 7 days of test execution. But if you want to go some more, if you want to store the history for 1 month or 2 months, and if you want to have other features, you can go for Pro. So it has email notifications there, Slack notifications, CI/CD integration. So these are advanced custom Java steps, inbox for email testing. Wow. So this is cool. And if you want to even go some more, so you can see the Pro and business version run on cloud. And in the business version, you have the REST API access. So you can use the BugBug's public API to run suites in the cloud, and and you can see the longer cloud run time, schedule runs every minute, priority customer support. So this is awesome, guys. So really want to thank this tool, and really going to be useful for me, and I think if it will be definitely useful for you. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more content on QA tools, automation workflows, and web testing tutorials like these. Let me know in the comments, have you tried BugBug yet, or do you still use Selenium IDE or another tool? Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.